This is Walt Disney World Today. Give us 5 minutes and we'll give you the world.
It's Monday, April 24th, 2006, and this is episode number 91 of Walt Disney World Today. I'm Matt Hodgberg from MGMstudios.org. On our panel of self-proclaimed experts today, we have Bob's boy, Len Testa, of the Unofficial Guide to Walt Disney World. Welcome, Len.
I feel like saying, yo, dog, I did my thing, but that's a previous episode. How's it going, Matt?
Outstanding. We also have back for today's show Mike Newell of Mouse World Radio. Welcome back, Mike.
Hi, guys.
And the high bidder on Graceland so far is here, Mike Scopa of MousePlanet.com. Welcome, Mike.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the Iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll.
Have you used that one before?
No, I haven't.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
He's keeping track.
Yeah, right.
I am keeping track.
And we've also brought back Mark Goldhaber of MousePlanet.com. Welcome back, Mark.
Come with me to the Mark side of the Force. Oh, wait, Star Wars
Scopa there for a
was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
He breathes like me, doesn't he?
Oh, really? It's a Mouse Planet thing.
Before we get started today, I wanted to announce that you can now purchase Walt Disney World Today shirts and other merchandise online. We've got a link on the WDW Today website and the episode 91 show notes as well. So buy some stuff up. Let us know what you think about it. We've just added women's merchandise to it, and hopefully we'll be able to flesh this out, and a lot of you can enjoy some of it. And one more announcement we should make is that, Mike, is it next Sunday?
I
Mike?
believe so.
Yes, Scopa. Sorry, I forgot. There's more than like 50 mics on here. Next Sunday, which is, anyone have a date offhand?
April 30th.
April 30th, we'll be having a live show. Live, as in, we're on live. Now, how it works is you're going to have to listen to...
Live, as in live.
As in live. That was totally...
As opposed
Wow.
Yeah.
to near
You're just operating at a much
live?
higher plane
a
than us,
virtual
right?
live. It's going to be virtually live.
Anyway, you go to Mouse World Radio. Listen to us on there. It's mouseworldradio.com on next Sunday, which is April 30th, 2006. And we'll be having a available call-in feature, so you can call in, ask us questions. We'll be talking about all sorts of things. So it starts at 9 o'clock, April 30th, Mouse World Radio. You go to mouseworldradio.com. We'll be posting instructions and everything on the WDW Today website. And that, of course, is Eastern Time. Thank you, Mike Newell, for alerting me to that. 9 o'clock Eastern Time on April 30th. We'll have all the information on the website, but we're giving you a heads up to be sure to tune in, call in with your questions, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to do. And, of course, if you can't actually be there for the live show, we'll have a recording of the show available for anyone to listen to in the usual format. So, with all that said and done, we've brought on Mark Goldhaber to talk about what he's going to be posting in his column, which is coming out today, the same day as this podcast, episode 91. Mark, of course, puts out a weekly Walt Disney World update of things that are going on at Walt Disney World. And, Mark, what is the big news this week?
Well, coming in just before I was sending this off to the copy editor, someone sent along information on the dates for not only Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party as well. Now, I had the dates for the Halloween party earlier, but they've added 2 more dates, and the first Not So Scary Halloween party is actually going to be September 15th, if you can believe that.
Really?
A month and a half before Halloween. I have no idea why they're starting that early, but so the last 3 Fridays in September, and then they pile on the dates for October with the 2nd, the 5th, the 6th, 10th, 12th, 16th, 17th, 19th, 20th, 23rd, 24th, 26th, 27th, 30th, and 31st. And no, I did not take a breath in the middle there.
Wow, that was impressive. So the 15th, so like less than 2 weeks after Labor Day.
Yeah, they're already starting. I guess they figure they don't want the malls to have too much of a head start on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be starting Mickey's Very Merry when? Right on October 30th?
That's about right.
Close, November 13th.
They're putting up the decorations now, damn it.
It's a very merry
they've got-
Halloween party.
They've got 2 Very Merrys before Thanksgiving, November 13th and 17th.
Really?
Yep, and then they pick it up again the week following Thanksgiving with November 27th, 28th, 30th, December 1st, December 4th,
So
5th,
you've
7th,
got like 43
8th.
days. Wow, good.
Yeah. 7th, 8th, 11th, 12th, 14th, 15th, 18th, 19th, 21st. And then I've got varying sources. One said the 22nd will also be a party. One says the 22nd will not be a party. So I don't know which way that's going to come out. But
wow.
the December 7th is the Halloween party that will probably have all of the meats at Mousefest. So that will be a big one. That's the Thursday, December 7th.
Now, this
And,
information, Mark, is not. This isn't confirmed by Disney yet, but it's.
Well, the Halloween party dates I did get confirmed, which is really weird because the September 15th and September 22nd right now on the official online calendar at the Walt Disney World website show park closing at 9 p.m. on the 15th and 8 p.m. on the 22nd. Yet when I spoke to someone at Disney Reservations, they said yes, Halloween party on the 15th and the 22nd. So either they're going to have to change the online calendar, or the Halloween party is going to be not 7 to midnight, but possibly 10 to 3 a.m., which doesn't seem to make much sense.
Wow.
If it's a 9 o'clock park closing, then they'd have to start the Halloween party at 10, which doesn't make much sense. So I would look for the online calendar to change for those days. But again, this I did get it from someone at Disney Reservations, but since tickets are not on sale, they can always pull that date back.
Okay.
But they did tell me September 15th and September 22nd.
Mark, have any of those dates been also labeled as annual pass holder nights?
There are annual pass holder discounts for certain nights. Pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members get an additional 10% discount for September 15th and 22nd, October 16, 17, 23, and 24 for the Halloween party. And for the Christmas party, the 10% discount is November 13, 17, 28, and December 14, and that's it. Now, the prices that I have, and again, since Disney hasn't officially confirmed pricing, it's subject to change before the tickets go on sale, which I've heard is going to be next Monday, May 1st. The Halloween party discount pricing for advanced purchase is $39.36 for adults, including tax. Now, advanced purchase discounts for the Halloween party are not available October 27th, 30th, and 31st. For those last 3 nights, and all tickets bought the day of the event, it's $45.75 per adult and $38.29 per child, including tax.
All right.
Now, for the Christmas party, the advanced purchase pricing is $42.55 for adults and $34.03 for children, including tax. Advanced purchase discounts are not available for any Friday nights in December or the last week from December 18th on. For the Friday nights in December and the last week in December, the full price is $48.94 per adult and $40.42 per child.
All right.
So that's pretty much all I've got on that at the moment. If tickets do indeed go on sale next Monday, then we will have a whole lot of information coming up in the next week. We won't have. We may or may not make changes to the update on the site, but if there is new information coming out, it'll definitely be on the message boards at mouseplanet.com, so you can keep an eye out there in case there's a change.
Great. We'll have a link to the show notes.
Hey, Mark, did they say anything about entertainment that might be going on? Any differences in entertainment with like Mickey's Not So Scary between this year and last year?
I haven't gotten any of that information yet. I would guess that it's probably going to be the same, but I don't know for sure. I'm hoping that that will come out within the next week as well.
Great. What's next on the list, Mark?
Let's see. Next, talking about Star Wars weekends, one of your favorites, Matt. There are two special bits of merchandise that are coming out, being released through Disney Gallery. Some people probably already know about it already. There is a special limited edition hand-painted cell called Defenders of the Kingdom, featuring Jedi Mickey in front of a speeder bike on the moon of Endor. The artists are going to be there for a meet and greet and signing opportunity. It's actually being released 2 weeks before Star Wars Weekends begins. So it's actually being released on Saturday, May 6th. And the artists will be there to sign it at the studio's animation gallery.
Yep.
The second one is the big fig of Jedi Mickey, the big figure. That's also called Defenders of the Kingdom. That's actually going to be released the first weekends of the event, Saturday and Sunday. I'm assuming that it's going to be released at Tatooine Traders.
I think it's going to be at actually at the gift shop at the end of Magic of Disney Animation over there.
Oh, okay. So the animation gallery again?
I believe so, because both the Defenders of the Kingdom and this big fig, I believe, are coming. It's part of that collection of art that high-end art that costs a few $100s that comes out of that area. So I believe it's coming out of that area. Could be wrong, but I think that's what I've heard.
Well, the first 600 pieces have a limited edition bottom stamp on Mickey's foot, and if they don't sell out that first weekend, they will fill wish list orders that are already being taken at the Disney Gallery website. There's a link to that in the park update where people can put their name on that wish list. And if the 600 don't sell out, they can get that. Otherwise, I guess they get part of the regular edition.
Great.
We also have an interesting rumor. I don't know if you've even heard this.
The monorail's being expended?
Dude. Yeah. I hear it's going all the way to the airport. Go ahead.
2 additional Star Wars / Disney fusion characters may be making an appearance this year.
Oh.
Don Solo and Plubaka. Donald Duck dressed as Han Solo and Pluto dressed as Chewbacca.
That's interesting because they don't even have Han Solo, the regular character, at the
I
thing
know.
for one reason.
Well, again, this isn't confirmed. I've only got this from one source so far, and I haven't gotten it confirmed from a second. But that was floated to me in an email this week.
That's news to me, Mark. But
Donald doesn't really strike me as the Han Solo type. I would think that would be more
he
goofy.
doesn't. He doesn't. And it doesn't quite ring true to me, but I threw it in there as an interesting rumor that I had heard.
I'll tell you why I think that they didn't use Goofy, because this year Goofy is being Darth Goofy in the plush dolls that they're selling. Last year it was Darth Mickey. This year it's Darth Goofy. So I'm thinking that's why they're not using Goofy for Solo.
Yeah,
just a guess.
Yeah, that would seem to make more sense. And then, of course, I'm sure that everybody is expecting next year to be the biggest and most extensive Star Wars weekends ever, because that's the 30th anniversary of the release of the first film. I've heard rumors that it may include a special Star Wars-themed fireworks display.
Oh, interesting. This is all in the rumor mill still, Mark, right?
This is still a rumor.
All right.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Would this be ears to the ground, if you will?
Well, no, I just included it as a rumor as part of the Star Wars Weekend story. I don't do ears to the ground anymore because sometimes rumors are worth a full story. Sometimes a regular story isn't worth a full. It's just a little blurb.
We've been charging Scopa a nickel for every time he's been using your catchphrase.
Well,
so
I'll still take it. You know.
Just a nickel? Yeah.
What
It adds up, nickel here,
I'm
nickel
saying,
there.
Yep. Quickly, what else we got lined up for you, Mark, in this column?
Let's see. Well, they're doing a Pirates of the Caribbean event based out of the Disney Gallery in New York City, the night of July 6th, which will include a midnight showing of the movie, and the event will continue into the 7th. They're going to have Jason Sorrell there, and Mark Crash McCreary, that was the creature designer for the movie.
Is there any chance that they're going to do midnight showings around the country?
I would guess they probably will, but I haven't heard any confirmation. All I know is the Pirates in the Big Apple event is going on, and they've got some limited edition merchandise released with through the random selection process, and various and sundry stuff. But that's stuff through the Disney Gallery. That's just point of interest to some of the East Coast folks.
Mark, I was just going to ask you if there's any refurbishments that are coming up in the next the immediate future.
Let me take a quick look. There's nothing really new that's popping up. Ellen's Energy Adventure is going down next week for a couple of weeks.
Is that just for a standard rehab?
Yeah, they're not really changing anything. Pirates is still open for another week through the rest of the crowds, and then it'll close again on May 1st. Otherwise, there's not much new going on in refurbishments. One bit of news or rumor on Timekeeper. Last week I ran a bit about the rumors that are going around on the internet about Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor going into Timekeeper. I've had some people saying, no, that's not going to happen, it's something else, and other people saying, yeah, it is. One person told me that the contractors that are doing work in that area are calling the area Monsters, Inc. So that lends a little more credence to the fact that it might be Monsters going in there.
Is it a meet and greet though? Is it? It's an attraction.
It's an attraction from what I've heard.
What was the name on it? What, Scare Floor?
Laugh Floor.
Laugh Floor.
Yeah. Now,
That's
again, that's rumors that are going around the internet. I haven't gotten official confirmation, but if the contractors are calling it Monsters, Inc., then maybe there's something to it. Let's see. There's the rumor about new attraction for the studios in 2008. That'll go. The entrance will be where Al's Toy Barn is. Some trees backstage there have been taken down, but it's still really just a rumor at this point. But a couple of people have now said that there's a new family-friendly attraction that's being built to open in 2008, most likely with a Pixar theme, and so those rumors are gathering steam, but no confirmation, nothing official yet, but that's what's floating around there.
Yeah, seeing is believing, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Well, nothing's official until the concrete's poured, and sometimes not even then.
Well,
Let's see.
I think we're running a little short on time here, Mark. Got one more for us?
One last personal thing.
Sure.
I've been running it in the update the last few weeks. I am participating in the March of Dimes Walk America event. I guess this coming Sunday. It's to raise money for March of Dimes, which is to help to prevent and to treat and come up with treatment therapies for premature babies. And it's a very personal cause to me, and I've been putting out a call for people to sponsor me in the Walk America event. If people would like to do so, if they go to walkamerica.org/DisneyDad, they can take a look at my page and decide if they want to do that or not.
We'll put a link in the show notes for you, Mark, right there.
That'd be great. And then also, while I'm doing that, I also put out a plug for Deb Wills, who is participating in the Avon Foundation Walk for Breast Cancer, and Lou Mangello, who's raising money for the Starlight Starbright Foundation. And even though the event for this year is over, I also made a note. Jim Hill walks annually for the Janet McDonald Memorial Walk Against Cancer, and I've got links to all of those, and I'm sure that next spring we'll be starting up all these campaigns again. But if anybody would be so kind as to sponsor me, I would very much appreciate it.
Great. We'll put the links in the show notes.
I'd like to again thank Mike Newell. He was early jumping in on that, and I want to thank you for that.
Anytime, Mark.
Great. Well, Mark, thanks for coming on and sharing some of the information that you've gathered. And, of course, you can find Mark's column online at mouseplanet.com. We'll put a link in the show notes. It's right to Mark's column, which appears, of course, every Monday at mouseplanet.com. Mark, thank you for being on the show.
My pleasure.
And that's it for us today. This has been episode number 91 of Walt Disney World Today. If you want to find older episodes, read our show notes, or send us your comments, visit the Walt Disney World Today website at www.wdwtoday.com. You can also email us at questions@wdwtoday.com. For Len Test and Mike Scopa, Mike Newell, and Mark Goldhaber, I'm Matt Hochberg. We'll see you on the next show.